Hello and welcome to the Dynamics on Demand video tutorial series. Today we're going to discuss data mapping and data importing. To import data, we're going to go down to Settings, Data Management, and first we have to let CRM know what kind of data we're going to import. So we're going to create a data map first. We click on Data Maps. And we come on down to, I'll show you what our data map looks like. It's a CSV file. I'm going to open in Notepad. And it's going to let CRM know that I'm going to be importing data that has a first name, a last name, an email address, and a phone number. So we go ahead and click on New. Give it a name. Tell CRM what kind of entity we're going to import the data into. I'm going to say Contact. Click Save. And we click on our attributes. And down here we're going to click on Load Sample Data. Browse to our CSV file. Click OK. And as you can see here, it loaded up my CSV file, and you can see the headings here: email address, first name, last name, phone. It'll go ahead and sort these alphabetically for you. And then over here, these are the attributes within CRM. So to map these, I scroll down. Email address selected on the right. And then here I can either double click the entity and I'll move it over, or I can click on the map button and whenever we see an entity or an attribute with a star next to it like the last name, that means it's required. So that means I have to map this last name in our data map before I can go ahead and save it and import data. So last name map and phone. Phone is actually called business phone. And if we had any pick lists, we would choose the pick list on the right hand side and then actually go into list values. And here we'd be able to list our values from our spreadsheet and match them up over here to CRM, what values are already in CRM. But here, for our example, we have email address, first name, last name, phone, are all matched up. We have our required fields. So we hit Save and Close. Here it's listed right here. Let's go back into Data Map. We'll click on Data Import. Select New. And now CRM wants to know where our file is. Let me give you a quick look at what that looks like. It's another CSV file, and here's our mappings at the top: first name, last name, email address, phone number, and then all of our values just separated by a comma. So we click on New, Data File, we browse to it. This is asking what my delimiters are for CSV files. It'll be comma. Could be something else, but most of the time it is comma. Record type, we have to let CRM know we're importing contacts. And we're going to use our data map that we just created. If there were any unmapped fields that CRM we didn't do a proper job importing or creating our data map, or our import file had additional fields, there would be an error listed here, but since we did a good job, it's all clear. We click on Next. Here we have the opportunity to assign all the records to a particular person, a CRM user. If we had these mapped out in our data mapping as far as who owned them, that would be taken care of there. Here's another nice feature: do not import duplicate records. It'll look through the list of records we're trying to import and check them against the existing records, and if it's a duplicate, it's not going to import them. We go ahead and click next. Here it's going to give you a name for the import, and also if you check this box, it'll send you an email once the import's done. We go ahead and click import, and here it's the name of our import. It's submitted, successes, errors, total. It's going to read in the CSV file and find out how many records are in there. And since it's fairly small, it should go fairly quickly. Here it says it's parsing the import file. Total count of 3 records. Now it's putting them into CRM. We got the status of transforming, and we can do this for any of our CRM entities. The data mappings, of course, will be different and sometimes challenging, but the theory behind it all is always the same. And now we have a completed status, 3 successes, 3 total. And if we go into Workplace, Contacts, I go to my Save View to show what I've created today. We see my 3 imported records with my email address and business phone. If I did associate these with a parent customer, if that was part of my data mapping, that would be listed there, and that's also a very helpful feature. To do more advanced imports, it's called the Data Migration Manager, and to use that feature you will need to be an administrator on the system or contact your support department. And once again, this has been a tutorial on data mapping and data importing, and please look to Dynamicsondemand.com CRM video tutorial series for more tutorials and up-to-date information. Thank you very much.